Hey, what's up? This is your boy DJ Fluff, and I'm right here with, you might know her as Miss Fetti Pie, Miss Upper Echelon, all right? Right now, you might know her as Miss Slam Dunk on a hoe.
And I'm gonna slam dunk on that hoe every motherfucking time.
Every time. So listen, we're right here at Anarchy Media Studios, and we're going to go ahead and do this podcast with the one and only Fetti Fein. Fetti, what's poppin'?
A lot.
And we're gonna talk about that. We got to talking, and we did the same thing when the last interview I did. We got to talking, and then I was like, just start the interview because we're talking a lot already. I'm excited to see you.
I'm excited.
I got tingles just sitting next to you.
I'm like, Fluff.
For real.
You looking good.
Thank you.
You lost a lot of weight, I see.
Yeah.
You looking good.
Working out.
Rock star.
You know it, like you. and listen, I'll just start off the interview by saying that. I remember I was driving here like, I'm going to talk about with Fetti. And I was like, you make sure that you let everybody know that that's the person that lit the match. The fire was there, but the person that kind of lit the match about a year and a half ago when I started doing my album. And that was a story. I was standing outside of the Great FM with you. We were chopping it up, me, you, and Manny Rich, and I was picking your brain. Do you remember that? We were talking about your album. You had Upper Echelon had just came out.
Okay.
We were talking about your album, and you were like talking about how you picked the beats and this and that, and I was asking you questions, and then boom, I knew. I wrote a blog about this. I talked about that.
Check out the blog.
I talked about.
You need to start sending me things.
I will.
You put it out. Don't just put it on your page. Send it to me.
Well, okay, cool. Because like, also too, what I learned about social media is like, I put a lot of stuff out, and sometimes I feel like when I be tagging people, like I feel like I'm obligating them. Not obligating them like you have to share this, but like obligating whatever. You know what I mean? So lately I just been going at it and posting on social media without tagging. But I'll tag you and I'll DM you. I'll DM you.
Because right now I know you, like you said, you just beginning and. Your ass be out there. You be promoting. You be DJing. You be like.
But this interview ain't about me, and I love you for saying all of that.
I'm just saying, like
I appreciate it.
Shit.
No, I appreciate it, and obviously, to be quite honest, I'll just say it. That's why we're here right now, because I'm lit. You're lit. Let's be lit and let everybody know. Okay. So here's the first thing I'm gonna start with, is I know you as what I met you like a year and a half ago, Fetti Fein, but a lot of the people that are going to be watching, they're not going to know everything, not everything, but some of the stuff that makes you tick, like where you come from and all that stuff. Like listening to your music is one thing, but also getting to know somebody is different for me. Mm-hmm. So you're from North Carolina. Mm-hmm. Tell me a little bit about that and when you came here and all that stuff.
Okay, so I'm from North Carolina, Henderson. It's a small ass town. We call it the 252.
252, why?
That's our area code.
Okay.
But to me, it's like a small New York.
It's a city. It's a city, just
it's
smaller
the
version.
country. But when I say a small New York, I mean like. It's like everywhere else, murder rates, gang banging, everything.
Drugs, alcohol, all that stuff, yeah. People
from the city, they're not going to think that because it's country and, my city really never heard of.
Right.
So it's like, I be putting on for my city. I turn up in everything I do because I really, want to put the 252 on the map. It's talent there as well. It's just so small. Don't nobody know
that
about
it even exists. Like,
yes.
I don't think I've ever even heard of it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Obviously, it's on a map. I don't look at maps very often. I got GPS, but I'm just hearing it because of you.
Yeah, I'm from the country, so I'm a country girl. I'm just living the city girl life.
Okay.
You feel me?
And you came here when? Because you told me that you came to South Florida and you were staying up north, and then you went.
I moved when I first moved from home. Mm-hmm. I moved to Atlanta. I stayed there for like 4 or 5 years. Then I moved to Palm Beach.
Why?
And I worked my way on up to the south.
To the south.
Yeah.
But like, why specifically Florida? Like, did you come here for the art, the music, or you had family? You just was like, let me, tell me that.
One day, me and my sister, we was backed up on rent, So
I understand that part.
We was like, let's take it to Florida. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. Let's
the
go.
new girls on the block is always the hot shot. You know what I'm saying? So the niggas gonna motherfucking come to the new girls on the block.
Okay.
You feel me? All the niggas love who gonna get the new girl first. You know what I'm saying? So we came up here. We did a little finessing. Overnight.
So you came up. You came here and came up.
Overnight.
Okay, great.
We went back. We paid the rent. And we left again. It was like we never came back.
That's dope. That reminds me a little bit of my story. Like, I kind of just came here and didn't look back. Yeah. Basically, that's what it is. You came here and you didn't look back. So now the music, you had already been doing music as of when you were in was it the 2x2?
252. Yeah, all that. But like when I used to do music when I was back home, it was like with my big brothers.
Okay.
My big brothers do music when they want to, Pop Man.
Okay, shout out.
Period.
Okay.
Living G.
That's why I love Eddie. Like, you're so slick with it, bro. For real, I love that.
And so, we used to record on the laptop and stuff. And when, I'd be the only girl, so when my brother, he'll be like, niggas be like, who is that girl on there? Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, okay.
And this is like probably when I was 13 through 17, And it's like, when I moved to Georgia, it was like I seen so many opportunities. Well, I'm not going to say there was opportunities, but at the time, I felt like they was opportunities.
They were there. You seen movement.
Yes, okay. Like open mics and shit like that, So
I mean, we are talking to the plug, right? The Wild Out Wednesday plug. Period. That's you. Okay.
Period. So, when I go to these events, I pay attention to everything.
To what's going on, yeah.
That's how I end up, getting my Wild Out Wednesday, because I start figuring out what
people are doing.
Yeah. But, I started making my songs, getting studio time.
In Atlanta, in Georgia. Okay.
I was dealing with this guy named Corey. I can't think of the name of the studio. I forgot, it's been so long ago. But Corey, yeah, shout out to you. I started recording with Corey, and I liked it.
Yeah, it's fun. Recording, being an artist is fun.
Like, I'm about to start taking it serious.
Do you remember the first song you recorded? Recorded.
It was on that Lil Wayne beat, Fuck These Niggas.
Okay.
It was that beat first.
All right.
I forgot, but I know I said.
Where's it at? Is it out? Let's go.
That was just like my first time recording.
Okay.
So it was like.
Because that's a dope beat. It's dope. Yes.
I mean, I didn't sound like Lil Wayne.
No, of course not.
But I got on there.
No, but sometimes a song inspires you, Fetti. Sometimes you listen to music and you're like, whoa. Like it might be a phrase, it might be the beat, a song that's already out, an artist will inspire you. I already told you inspired me to go ahead and move too,
Like, the more I did it, the better I got.
That's what happens. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because no one never broke down to me what a bar was. You feel me? Once I figured that out, it was on from there. Now it's just automatic. When I'm writing, it's just automatic. When some of the shit I be saying, I don't realize it's a bar until after the fact. And I be like, damn.
No, but listen. Slam Dunk on a Hoes Fly. That's a fly song. So I understand, like, you're at a point where you're making fly ass music. Like, like that. I saw the video. You guys got to check it out on YouTube. Maybe I'll put a link right here.
Period.
Okay. So in Atlanta, making music, having fun, learning the craft. And then you decided, like, well, let's go to Florida. Like you said, you came here and you came up, right? As far as like was able to support yourself right away. Like, was able to say, okay, cool, I can stay. So Wild Out Wednesday plug from making music, because you made some music before I met you in Wild Out as the Wild Out Wednesday plug, the Queen, motherfucker. I went back and looked at a couple of your videos, and I was like, There you go. There you go. There you go. Because we all start somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I knew I was gonna interview. I was like, let me listen. Let me go back and listen. And then so Fetti Pie, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the name of the whole album, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So was that the first album that you made while you were here when you got here, or was there like a project before that? I don't know.
It was a project before that. I call it a mixtape because, you know, when I made that project, it's still on YouTube.
Okay.
It's called reality television.
Okay.
So
which you were destined for, obviously.
Yeah.
Come on.
I didn't know at the time.
Big Lex Baddie collection right here. Hello.
Okay. So
I'm just saying, bro, like I'm with Fetti Fein right now. This is not a joke. This is for real. This might be my best interview that I have to date.
Period.
Right here. I'm telling you.
Period.
It could happen.
Big
I'm sorry, man. You got me excited. So that project is still on YouTube. And then, okay, so then all of a sudden you're like, boom, the content changes. I feel like from what I saw, that the content evolves, it gets better.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for lack of better words, it gets better. Now you gotta, even the artwork and the songs. What inspired Fetti Pie? I guess I'll ask you that. What Fetti Pie?
When I was doing the songs for that, okay, I had done lost my phone. And I had like a phone full of songs.
Okay.
And I had lost everything. So it was like when I was doing Fetti Pie album, it was like I was in the studio with a couple people. And, you know, we was going as we...
Trying to get back to lost ground.
We was going, and if I say something or they got an idea, they'll be like, yo, this, da-da-da-da-da. Shout out to 305 Fresh, P Legend.
Right.
So it was just like I had to, you know, work and get it done because I was trying to reach that goal even though I had lost everything I had.
Musically.
Yes, and you know, those two helped me with that project. But you know, Upper Echelon,
yeah,
that's all me.
No. Oh, no, I know that. And let me tell you something about Upper Echelon. Okay, so there's, from what I saw with the albums, it's Fetti Pie, right? It's the black with the red text, right? And then Upper Echelon, like you were come on, man. The album cover, Fetti was
I
like
had the wings.
Wings, and she was looking fly. I think, was it fishnets? Was it fishnets? It was close.
It was like leather, but it looked like
bro.
It
It was fly as hell. And so for me, I see right there, even you evolved. And actually, if I remember correctly, when Upper Echelon came out, you had just, when it was popping off, coming out, you had just got off of filming from the Big Lex Baddie collection, correct?
Yeah.
Tell us about that shit. And I'm sorry I couldn't spit that out. It's just, let me tell you, I'm excited because this is Fetti Fein, bro.
Okay, so I auditioned for Big Lex Baddie collection. When I auditioned, I didn't think I was gonna get it. I was just like, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna, you know,
because you're that one.
Good shit.
Because you're that one.
Audition. So just so happened I got picked. And
I remember,
excited.
Yeah, you know, we were all excited
together.
Yeah, we were on the Manny Rich show at the Great FM. Shout out to Great FM.
And you know, I went and filmed, and it's like, you know, before I left, I was talking about doing an album.
Right.
But it's like, I was like, nah, when I get back, I'm going to do it because that's when the show is going to drop. I
thought that the album came out right at the end.
It came out a day after the show dropped.
Oh, so you had time to come and record.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I was off. I thought I remembered it the other way, but you're right. And that's dope because, like, I feel like you got picked because you're a bad bitch, first of all. But, like, you're interesting and you had content. You had movement. You were already, you know, even before Fetti Pie, even that mixtape that you're talking about, like, all of this stuff, all of this evolving. And then you're hosting Wild Out Wednesday at Anytime Bar. There's that. You're meeting all the artists. You're moving. And I don't think it was an accident that you got picked to be on that show. I think it was destined for you because you did good on the show, right? Tell me about what it's like to be on a show. Because, listen, I saw You know, I saw people moving, you know, they were throwing elbows. And what's it like? Because I know you don't play about that, you know?
You know, when you're filming a show, I feel like you should just go in and just, like, when I say do you, I mean, like do whatever you want to do because you're in a controlled environment. So it's like, do what you want to do. No, like, I learned from filming the first time, nobody is going to want to see like a cool, laid back person. They want to see entertainment,
action. Yeah,
you know?
action.
So it's like when you go on these shows, it's just a free vacation where you can do whatever you want to do in a controlled environment.
You can get turned, like, you can get lit, you can do whatever.
If you have an issue with somebody, you can handle that. No, they're not gonna let nobody like get hurt.
Right,
you
right.
know what I'm saying? It's like you can handle that, get it out the way, go on back to doing what you do, you know? So, I mean, it's fun, but it's not like everybody think, you know?
Right.
Think I can't get in my car and go to the store and get me some blunts or
right. You have to stay where you're at. You ain't leaving. You ain't going nowhere. Right.
Yes.
I feel like I feel as knowing you at that time. That's when I met you. I feel like personally, what I saw is you again. I feel like I saw you grow again because when you came back, you were a little. Like me, I feel that sometimes I felt in the past that I was rough, like just the way I am even when I DJ, right? So I try to polish myself, right, by just consciously evolving and getting better. I feel like when you came back, you were like, you know what I mean? Your presence changed, your delivery changed. You know, I'm talking about like when we were entertaining, like doing shows or whatever. Like, you know, like when you're DJing, it's. You're basically right. You changed, you know, and I'm proud of you for that.
Thank you. You know, elevation is my favorite word.
Elevate,
you know, and
elevate, baby.
When I put out music, I want people to be able to tell that I actually started from the bottom.
Right, for real.
You know, I want them to see the elevation in like each project that I do or even a single. You know, so. That's why slam dunk so hard.
It is hard. It is hard. That shit is hard, yes, bro. It is hard. So obviously, like that's okay because that's your most recent. So it's gotta be like your favorite hit, your favorite joint right now. Like that's gotta be like right.
Yes.
What was your favorite record on Upper Echelon though?
Damn, what's on there?
That's what I need to know. Cause I know I like
a couple of them. I like Fuck That Nigga.
Fuck That Nigga.
Give me the middle finger.
Hey.
Some Rufus niggas better and bigger.
Yeah.
And I need to see the list. I'm sorry.
Pull it up. I don't care. Shit, that's what Google's for. That meanwhile, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. This is Fetti Fein. Let's go ahead and do a little. This is Fetti Fein. You can catch her on Instagram. All you gotta do is look up Fetti Fein.
Fetti_Fein.
Period. Okay. On everything, TikTok, all that stuff, bro. Look up Fetti Pie. That's her ass out or her second to last album. Then you got Upper Echelon. But do not forget what song, Fetti?
Slam dunk on that hoe.
Don't forget that.
Going, I'm scoring on these hoes.
Do it in the park. She was lit in that part in the video, bro, for real. So, I really think that song is like.
Okay.
I should play that in the club. Let's do that. I'm gonna say it right now. This weekend, I'm gonna play that shit in the motherfucking club. I'm gonna play it Friday, and then I'm gonna play it Sunday because I got Saturday off, and then Monday, and then Sunday as well.
Okay, so my favorite song is Wiggle.
Wiggle. How did it go? Give me the cadence again. I remember the song.
Wiggle. I'ma tease them just a little. If I throw it in a circle, bet your bitch gonna take a picture. Hey. Snap, bitch, plate, get slapped.
Listen, so I feel like a lot of the music is always like, you know, good vibes. Always good vibes. And also, too, I remember that one song where you were talking about, like, you were like, I forget which one it is. I forget which one it is where you talked about like punching a bitch in a jar or some shit like that.
That's Fetti Pie.
That's Fetti Pie? Yeah. Okay, so that was so.
Play me, got punched in the eye.
That part. That motherfucking part, my favorite part of the song. So now let's get really into the future now, because we talked about the past, right? We talked about your record. We again slam dunk on a hoe. Make sure to go see it. Like that's why we're here. Period.
It's on all platforms, but the video is definitely on YouTube. Go check me out. I was cute, and I actually slam dunked.
I saw that. I saw that on a hoe. But okay, so but I could swear I saw you were on a podcast too.
I've been doing a lot of interviews and stuff, since I dropped Slam Dunk.
Okay.
And I also have my show coming out with me, Huckleberry, and Slim. We're hosting a show called The Big Three Experience. Are you talking about the Big Three podcast? Because that's what we started out as.
The one with the other females.
Yes, that's Slim Jim, and Huckleberry.
Okay.
They was on Big Legs Baddie Collection with me too, and we all became friends.
Hey, listen, to me, that's like genuinely, if it's good friends, that's cool. But then you look at the business side, it's like linking all of your followings together.
Yes.
Right?
Definitely.
It's like, let's grab arms and let's. That's how I think, anyway.
So them are girls.
Mm-hmm.
We love each other.
Okay. That's what they call #best friend.
Yes.
That's best friend. Times 2.
And Key Marie, that's my best friend.
Okay.
But Huckle and Slim, those are my close friends. They're my close friends. They're close to like being a best friend. I actually love them. We have been in situations where we had to have each other back, and we down for each other. So we came together, and at first Huckleberry came up with the Big Three experience. I mean the Big Three podcast.
Okay.
We started off, we did do a podcast, but we wanted to elevate. I love the word elevate. So we decided to, change it to actual TV show.
Okay.
So we
But so now you had just been around a bunch of television stuff. So again, remember she said earlier in the interview, like she went to the open mics and was peeping stuff and watching how everything was done and and learning, and so that's what you did.
Yes, when I was filming, I did learn.
Yeah.
So we decided to do a tryout pilot.
Okay.
We got a cast. We did auditions. We got a cast, and we filmed. Usually when you film for a week or more, but like I said, it's a pilot trial. So we filmed for 3 days. We got a lot of footage for 3 days.
That's great. And if I know you, I'm sorry to interrupt. And if I know you from when you did the red carpet event at Wild Out Wednesday, right? Mm-hmm. The red carpet awards, right? Yes. Which was lit. Mad professional with it. I'm talking like boom, red carpet, fucking the thing that walks, photographers, the thing in the, what do they call it? The step and repeat for the back, like everything. Like, so I'm imagining you as you're telling me right now about your, the show that you're coming up with. I could imagine, because I know how you operate, that it was for real. Yes, it was legit. Like you had an open casting call, all that stuff.
Yes, we had a real production.
Dope.
We had security. Like we did this independently. Like us three bust down everything. And we got it done. And like tonight I received my last episode, my finale episode. So I already have the rest of them. The network already have all the episodes. Like,
yo, she's gonna be the female motherfucking 50 Cent. Watch, bro. So, watch, and still put on me. Wow, bro. I'm just saying, like, you're gonna keep moving, and you're gonna keep elevating, like you said, and it's. I'm proud to be able to say I know you, like, because that's what I want for myself too, and you guys should get inspired and love this shit, because it's lit, man. It's really happening for people like this. No cap at all. So the new TV show coming out, network, can you say that or no?
I'll tell you when we get off.
All right. Okay. So then, do you know the date? Are there any dates or
no, actually, we're going to find out the date that is going to drop soon. Okay. Everybody's going to see it. The network is probably going to drop it, on, do their marketing and all that stuff. So a lot of people gonna know, but we have to listen to them when they say, don't say right now.
Right? No. That's understandable.
They are the network, but
and there's
we're
more.
close. I know we're close. When I say we're close, like I could wake up. It's a possibility I can wake up tomorrow and it's yes.
Yeah, that's dope. So well, now what's after that though?
We're filming our official season 1 this month.
Oh, wait a minute.
I can't say the exact,
I can't say I'm getting multi-season vibes right now. I'm getting she ain't even. I'm over here stuck in one season. She's already over there, bro.
We already have our.
That is so lit, bro. For real, like on God, on everything. For real. Like that's so lit to know that is actually going on, and you deserve it. Anybody that works hard deserves that.
Yes. And I've been like stressing.
Of course.
To fucking I don't think I'm going to get to a point where I'm going to ever want to stop. I don't see myself ever wanting to stop because I just feel like enough money is never.
No, but if you have enough, you could do a lot with it.
But it's like, or maybe I'm just not close enough to that point yet. I don't know. You never know what happened, but.
We're doing it for whatever we're making now. So imagine when we're doing it and we're getting bread. You feel me? Like we're already doing it for whatever our lives are giving us.
I do see the elevation.
Yeah.
Like I see everything elevating when it comes to me and what I'm doing, But I want to get to past Beyonce point.
That's a lot. Well, Beyonce.
That's where I want to go. I don't.
I think you got it, Fetti. Listen, Slam Dunk on a Hoe. Go listen to it. Like that song reflects that vibe because women in hip hop are winning right now. Mm-hmm. It is the truth. I love hip hop. I listen to hip hop. I spend priority. Lots of minutes of hip hop. Lots and lots of minutes of hip hop. And it's a lot of women, man, and they're running the game, and you're in that pocket. You're in that pocket. You're in Florida. You're in South Florida. You're in Miami. You're in the 305. Like, you know what I mean? You're known, and like I can't wait to see what else is coming. So please tell me, you got more music dropping?
Yes. I'm thinking about doing another album. Excuse me.
No worries. We'll cut that.
I'm thinking about doing another album and putting Slam Dunk on that album.
On that album, okay. Mm-hmm. Listen, albums are true.
I have it done by the time the show air because I would like to drop it,
right,
a couple days after the show.
You're good at that. Mm-hmm. You're good, and I sometimes I can't comprehend it because like I saw the numbers running up with you, and like like you want people to see your art. Everybody does, right? Yeah. But like you did the big Lex thing, upper echelon. You did it. I saw that. Mad streams. How many streams? I remember early on you were like, bro, we already got 60,000, and that was when it first came. I could imagine now.
Yeah, it was like when I first dropped it. It did go up fast, but when I told you 60,000, I was talking with all platforms.
Okay, no, but it's all platforms.
Yeah, yeah.
So now, listen, tell me a little bit more about the personal side of you. Open up just a little, like if you will, like. What do you do when you're not making music? Like, how do you unwind? Like, are you a beach girl? We're in Miami. Do you go to the beach? Like, what's your vibe?
In real life, I'm a loner. So it's like, if I'm not doing nothing or, I'm just the type of girl that sit in the house, watch TV, eat, sleep, clean up. If I want to.
See?
I'm a loner.
I understand that.
Like, I don't have many friends. The only friends I have is Key, Huckle, Slim.
People that are moving in your direction.
Yes, and you know, I have friends from back home, but you know, we hung out more back then. You know, I'm going on a type of different path. You know,
Right.
but they're still my friends. But I don't really have friends like that. I'm a loner.
Right. Me too. I get it. I'm always in a DJ booth, or I'm in my car, or I'm sleeping, or I'm in front of a screen. So I get it. So now, tell everybody where to find you, all that stuff. Tell everybody, the audience, exactly what you want them to know.
You can follow me on Instagram, Fetti_Fein, and also I'm trying to run my backup page up in case of an emergency. That is Fetti Fein Backup. Everything else, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, all those type of platforms, Fetti Fein is the name. I want y'all to stay tuned for the Big 3 experience. The pilot is dropping soon.
That part.
And we're also filming our official first season this month.
Lit.
Stay tuned. I'm thinking about dropping the album.
Dope. And so shout outs. Who do you, I know when I did an interview, I was like feeling like all these people that helped me and helped me grow. And I talked about you on my last interview. Who are people that you'd like to shout out? Just people that have been there with you and for you, you know, all the people that have opened doors for you, if you will. Or just anybody.
Shout out to Show the Way Unlimited.
Dope.
Big Business Entertainment.
Dope.
Shout out to my producer, Street Beats ATL. Okay. You can follow him on Instagram at Street Beats ATL.
Dope.
I don't want to, forget nobody, but
you gonna? It's cool.
Shout out to the Big 3, Huckle, Slim, Bessie, Key. Shout out to the people, who hold me down and just, there for me,
Yeah, because, hey, listen, when you're
Shout out to you, DJ Fluff.
Hey, yeah. I'm going to use that as a drop. But like, listen, when you're moving when you're moving fast, when you're moving fast on your goals, I feel like you do it, like you said, by yourself. I asked you, what do you do? You're like, I'm a loner, like, because you're moving fast and not a lot of people. I think in general, like if I look at myself, yeah, we're moving fast, so that's why we're alone. But like, you be needing that support system of just, like the people you're shouting out. So, the people that she just shouted out, just know that when you're moving fast, and if you're moving fast too, it. You always need somebody to ride with that would ride with you in the same direction.
And also shout out to Nam That's TV.
What's that? What is it again? Say one more.
Nam That's TV. Shout out to y'all. Okay. Shout out to T-Lo. You already know. You already know,
man. I'm so excited for you, man, and I'm glad we had a chance to talk. I wish you nothing but success, and I'm gonna play your records this weekend. I'm gonna do it. I'll record it. So look at my feed and you'll see some of that stuff. I'll even tag you in it because I just said, right? It's love and support. I'm talking about support. So there it is. But also too, let's shout out Manny Rich, because without Manny Rich, we wouldn't know each other. Manny. And then shout out the Great FM, Brewski Beats, everybody that I've ever done anything with, man. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to Anarchy Media Studios for letting me use their setup right here. And again, Fetti Pie, Upper Echelon, Slam Dunk on a hoe.
Out on all platforms.
Everywhere, man. I'm DJ Fluff. I'm going to go ahead and sign out and, be looking out for another interview. Maybe this will be what's that dude, that rapper?
Next time we gonna be in the White House, okay?
Hey, the White House. Can I at least get into like where they park the cars? Let me in and I'll be happy right there. All right, Fetti, I love you.
I love you more.
Yeah. Hey, peace.